Hi everybody, welcome back to the Claremont Classic Garage. Today we're going to start our next auction video. I don't know how long it'll take me to make it. The last one took a couple of months by the time I gathered up enough material. What we're doing today is we're taking a bunch of stuff we don't need to the auction. Oh, that's nice. Load Lifter always has the most beautiful trucks. I have never seen a load lifter truck that wasn't gorgeous. Wow. Anyway, we got the Ram 2500 here all loaded up. I'm happy to report that the lovely Deborah has even relinquished her wedding dress to the auction. So that's good. A good sign for me. She's figuring she'll never need it again. Yeah, good. I guess she's hanging around. Anyway, see you when we get home. Well, the seasons are definitely changing. The trees are getting into full color. Won't be long now. We'll be out cleaning snow. Now this is beautiful through here. Gotta love Uxbridge in the fall. Back home now. What a beautiful day at the farm, eh? Hi, boys. Here's some stuff we got. I think $14. This here is the remains of an old spotlight. I'm hoping when I take this apart, the clips that hold the seal beam to the ring will still be there, because I'm always looking for those for the tractors. And this here, a good score. A Taurus tail light from a 9N or a 2N. That's a great thing to get. Next up, we have a box set of Star Trek movies. That's really cool. It's got like a 3D picture of the Enterprise there. That's really cool. We're Trekkies around here. So we've got 6 Star Trek movies. That's good. That's good for those long, cold, dark winter nights. Can never get enough Star Trek. Now I've got this whole pile of gaskets that I got for $10. Let's see what we've got here. I'll open it up. I can see here that's a header gasket for a small block Mopar. And this here is an exhaust manifold gasket for a Ford FE. So we already got 2 things we can use. Let's see what we can find, eh? Well, I gotta say, this $10 pile of gaskets worked out pretty darn good for me. This guy was a guy after my own heart, whoever had these things. All Dodge and Ford parts, all mixed together, and pretty much everything that I can use. Look at these. All these Dodge manifold gaskets or header gaskets. There's plenty there. I'm pretty sure these intake gaskets are for a Chrysler big block. Here I've got the remains of a gasket set for a Ford tractor, a 9N, 2N, 8N. That's good. Here we've got, that's for a fuel-injected 5 liter. I don't really need that, but I'm sure I could find, one of my buddies can use that. 2 sets of small block Ford valve cover gaskets. I can use those. These are just some miscellaneous, like thermostat housing type gaskets. That should be over there. I've got 2 of these, 2 intake manifold gasket sets for $460 or $429. Well, we've got a $460 in our Holiday Rambler, don't we? This here is a valve cover set for a $390. We can use that. This I don't need. It's a valve cover gasket for an old Ford straight 6. Here, 9-inch rear end gasket. We'll use that. Valve cover gaskets for a Cleveland or a Boss. I can get rid of those. Don't need that. And this here, what the heck was this? I can't remember what was in there. Lots of 390 exhaust gaskets, including this police one. These here, I kind of think are Cleveland. I have to look into that. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, another new old stock Ford 429 460 gasket set. And look at these. Here's my $10 right here. 2 sets of Mr. Gasket copper header gaskets for 390s. That's pretty cool. Under here, I've got the remains of a timing cover set for small block Ford, gas tank ring, and here's just a kit of cut your own gasket material. So that worked out pretty good for $10, I gotta say. Here's a tri-fold pet ramp. That's a handy thing if you've got little dogs that you're trying to get in and out of the back of a truck or something. Some of these trucks can be pretty high. This one's not so bad, but my red 3/4 ton truck, it's pretty high up in the air. So we'll open it up and see what it looks like. So that's pretty cool. I was worried I'd open it up and it would be broken or something, but it's just fine. That's good. We've got one already, but it's a bifold. This is a trifold. It'll fit maybe a little better in the back of the car. Now this is super cool. I got this for just a couple of bucks. It's a nice case. It's got alligator skin or something, but unfortunately it's a little bit messed up there. But it's a case for 8 tracks. Isn't that cool? So I'll go through this. I don't really want, a lot of these is old school country music. I'm probably not going to listen to it, but I'll purge out the 8 tracks I don't want and start filling it up with the 8 tracks I like. I've got so many old 8-track players around here. This is going to be really handy. And now we got all these tools and stuff. So let's see what we got here. These things, these screw anchors, they came with the dog ramp that I just showed you outside. It was dog ramp and screw anchors. I don't need these at all, so we'll get rid of these. Got these brand new Canadian Tire Allen key, a metric and standard. Couple of spark plug sockets. Always looking for those. 2 pickle forks. That's cool. I've got a convertible one that I take with me to the scrap yard. It's got a handle with 3 interchangeable heads. But these ones will be great to have just in my toolbox around here for beating and banging at home. And they're KD. These are good tools. They're not crap. I got this. I need one of these. This is a kit that Canadian Tire, they used to come on sale for $9.99 around Christmas time. Look, the last time this one was on sale was $11.99. Well, now the regular price of the damn thing has gone up to $39.99, and I've been waiting for this thing to come on sale for 2 years because I need one. Well, I got one at the auction for $9. Sorry, Canadian Tire, you lose. Last thing in this box of stuff is, let me move this scale. This is my puppy weighing scale. A whole bunch of line wrenches. Always looking for these. 1 inch and 7/8, and most of them are Craftsman, eh? And I don't think they've ever even been used. Metric, normal, metric, normal. I've got some of these. They're really good. I've had them for years and years and years, and there's a few different ones. So that's good. That was a pretty good haul. Pretty good haul indeed. Anyway, we'll get all this stuff put away, and there's another auction tonight and another one the day after, and we should have lots more stuff to show you. From our latest load, we've got here this nifty little compressor. It's Medicaid, and it was listed in the auction as a medical compressor. I'm not quite sure what that is. I think it's just for general air blowing. You can see here it's got this bubbled fitting that will take different sizes of hose. But they didn't even know if it works, so we're going to find out if it works. I was kind of hoping I could use this thing for my airbrush when I do my hobbies. Let's see. Well, that answers that question. Dead like doorknob. Anyway, I guess that's another project. We'll take this thing apart and see if we can see what's wrong with it. Here we've got a bunch of manuals for 2000 and, well, the Chrysler manuals are for 2001 Ram. So basically we're talking second gen Ram, right? From 94 to 01. These are handy. I've got a set of earlier second gen manuals, but they are 94 or 95. So all the electronic stuff in them is OBD1. This will be the OBD2 stuff. So if you're mucking around swapping Magnum engines or 518 transmissions, or I guess it's a 46RE by the time you get to these guys. These are good books to have just for reference, even if you don't have the actual vehicle. And this is just a Haynes general manual for second gen pickups. We'll see what we do with that. It might just go right back to the auction. Next up, we've got this little drill press vise. I'm going to cheat and actually use this on my mill. It's only a small little mill, so this will be adequate for what I'm doing. But a mill vise, really, the difference is it'll have a larger thread and it'll have a hex on the end here, so you can really tighten it with a wrench. But we don't have a great big Bridgeport mill. We've just got that little benchtop Rong Fu, so this will be fine for what we're doing. Then I got this little oil stone or whetstone or sharpening stone, whatever you want to call it. That's just a nice thing to have in your shop. And for some reason, I don't even have one. Now I do. This here was all one lot that I got for $9 or something. I'm interested in this. This is great. Good old school Cole Hersey ignition switch. We'll use that on one of our old tractors. A brand new hole saw mandrel. This is the cheap ones without the lock. So when you put the hole saw in here, you got to go fight in the vise to get it off. But that's all right. If all I use of it is the pilot, I'm winning. And then I got these three cool old screwdrivers. This one is neat. It's a ratchet one, and it kind of fits in tight little places. This one here is actually a chisel, a very, very small chisel, and this one here is a fine screwdriver. So that was pretty good. Last thing here, I got this toolbox. I think I got it for $10 with everything that's in it. Although I'm not sure what is all in it. The pictures. Oh, look at that. SK. Well, that's worth $10. Holy Toledo. A 1/2-inch drive SK ratchet. A little Johnson bar. I was hoping this was a 3/8 Johnson bar, but it's 1/2-inch. No name on it. Always looking for extensions. Oh, that's a good one. Chromo steel. What in the world is that? And then there's a bunch of 12-point sockets here. What are these? I don't know. I've never heard of them before. Oh, they're all different. That's a Challenger. So anyway, we've got a set of 1/2-inch sockets here. We've got not a real vice grip, but a 10-inch locking plier that doesn't lock. Oh, look at all these wrenches. A whole set of wrenches. 1 1/4, 1 1/8, 1 1/16. That's pretty good. All right, so we did all right there. So that was pretty darn good for $10. We've got basically a 1/2-inch drive socket set, a complete set of wrenches. I remember these, ITC. Not the greatest stuff in the world, but, you know, not bad. And 1 extra socket. So that was pretty darn good for $10, all in this nice toolbox. I just picked this up from the auction house this morning. Look at that, a whole kit of these darn things, and it's never been opened. Now, I did have a close call with this. I bid $10 for this, and I won it. So when you bid $10, first thing you have to pay is 15% buyer's premium, so that's $1.50, right? So it's $11.50 now. And then you have to pay 13% tax on that, so whatever that works out to. So $11.50 plus 13% tax. Anyway, while the auction was going on, my wife had a great idea. She said to me, "You should go on Princess Auto website and see how much that thing actually cost." Well, that's probably a pretty good idea. Unfortunately, I had already bid $10, so I went on Princess Auto, and the thing normally is $19.99, and this week it was on sale for $11.99. Whew, that was close. So with $10 and my 15% buyer's premium, $11.50. So I still save 49 cents, and I had to go over there anyway because we'd submitted some items for auction, and a couple of them didn't sell, so we had to go pick them up anyhow. So it wasn't like I was driving over there for nothing. So hey, I'm 50 cents to the good, and I've got this thing. So let's see what's in here. Oh yeah, look at that. That's pretty cool. Look at it. There's millions of these things in here. That's good, because around here, this is something that we're always looking for. Every piece of equipment, all kinds of little jobs. You're putting some linkage together on something. These are really handy to have. A good buy. Here's our last auction score. It's a battery backup sump pump kit. Oh, guys, really? We'll get to this, what we're going to use this for in the next video. We already have one installed in our house, but we're probably going to replace it with this newer one. Anyway, that'll do it for this video of auction loot. I hope you enjoyed it. I have a blast buying stuff at these auctions. Like I mentioned before, it's not so much buying anymore as a lot of looking and at last minute going, I can't believe these people are paying this for this stuff. The online auctions have just become very popular lately, and it's more a seller's market than a buyer's market. But people bid, man, and they bid like crazy. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next video. This is Kevin checking out from the Claremont Classic Garage. So long for now.